Hello, I'm Stan, not Pauline, and I'm helping her out, and I'm doing a Labor Day special. And I thought I'd like to show you one of our bedrooms. You know, the manse, the house in which we live, have a number of bedrooms, and they're nearly always occupied. Here, look, bed here and a bed there. And I thought I'd like to tell you a little bit about some of the people who have slept in these beds. They've come here from England, from Ireland, from China, from Taiwan, from Saudi Arabia, from all kinds of countries in the Middle East, and this has been the place they've slept for one night or a lot more. So I thought I'd like to tell you about some of the things that have happened here in this bedroom. One of the most interesting was an Irishman. Pauline picked him up at a youth conference. You know, one of those conferences where hundreds of young people come from around the world. Well, this man had come. He wasn't a youth. I think he was 45 or 50, but he liked going to conferences. He was a real oddbod. This is not the cup, but it's like it. A friend gave us a cup like this, and it was kind of magic, because when you lifted it up, it played Christmas carols in squeaky voice, like the chipmunks singing Christmas carols. And when you put it down on a surface, it stopped playing. And it was a great trick, great surprise. In our cupboard underneath the glasses, we had one only bottle of whiskey, which we had bought on one of our overseas trips. I tried it, but I didn't like it very much, so it was nearly full. Well, this Irishman, when we were out, found the whiskey, and he really liked it. And that bottle went down quite a lot every night. One night, we came back and he said to me, "Reverend Stewart, there are devils in this house." I said, "What?" "Yes, and they sing awful Christmas carols in a squeaky voice." I said, "Tell me about it." And then he picked up the mug, which was half full of whiskey, and as he picked it up, the chipmunks began to play and sing Silent Night and all that. He said, "Do you hear them? These devils." And then he put the cup down. "I don't know where they are. I've been looking all around." And then he picked it up. He said, "They're in the other room too." And as he picked it up, the little chipmunks started to sing again. And he was convinced the house was haunted. And the next day he left, which I've got to say was great for us, because we weren't sure how we were ever going to get rid of him. But those chipmunks did the job. People come to our house at odd times and odd hours. In fact, I don't really know who's sleeping in our house any night, because somebody could turn up while I'm asleep. Well, this is a little story. So we'd had a busy day and people were sleeping in our beds for various reasons. And we had a young girl from Korea, and she had a need. She was a student, and she needed a place to stay just for the night. And so we said, "Oh, well, you can use the bed in this room." And so we went to bed, and she went to the bathroom, and then we heard a loud squeal, because she came into the bed and she just had the little bedside lamp on, and she went to get in the bed and she found there was a man already in the bed. That gave her a big fright, and we'd forgotten that he had come in the afternoon. He needed a rest, he said. So from then on we kind of checked the beds to make sure there wasn't anyone in it to frighten the young ladies. I have been greatly enriched by the people, mainly young people, who have stayed in our house, and most of them keep in touch. It's wonderful. We feel like we've got friends around the world. But here's a little tip. If you get into this hospitality business, just check the beds when you're suggesting to a young female that she can have this bed in this room. Because if there's someone else in it, she will get a great surprise and may be harmed psychologically for the rest of her life. I hope not. God bless you.